Now we've done those, what we need to do is tuck in these little dog ears. So basically, this extra bit of paper there, we're just going to tuck it down so it covers that corner piece. Now we're going to do that on all 4 corners. Just covers that corner so you don't see any chipboard. Alright, let's remove the tape backing from both the paper and the chipboard of one of the ends and stick it down. And do the same to the other end. Sorry. Okay, and there you go, and that's corners covered. Alright, that's your outside cover done. Now we want to do, actually what I might do first is just plop the bone folder in that space between the spine and the covers. Just to train that, just gently up like that. Okay. Now we need to do the covers and the inside covers. Now we're going to, I haven't chosen mine yet, we're going to cut those to, at least we're going to do 4 1/4 inches by, I don't know yet, I'm going to have to see. Oh, that's nice, yes. Okay. So we're going to, it's going to go that way. And I need 2 of them. So we know we can cut them down to 4 1/4 inches. And I'll have, oh, that's, no, I want it on that side, so that one there. Okay, 4 1/4 inches. Okay, by what? Let's see, where's the centre? Okay, that is the centre there. So if I bring that out to there, let's slot that there, then that we're going to need it to be 8 inches. So cut 2 pieces at 8 inches by 4 1/4. Okay, let's go that way. 8 inches by 4 1/4. Make sure if you have directional paper that you're taking that into consideration. Okay. Alright, so that's going to sit there like that, and that's going to sit there like that. Oh, I'm so sorry. Like that. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to put, again, the score tape around the perimeter of both, on the back of both of those pieces. What I'm also going to do, I think, is just put just a little bit extra score tape in here. It won't hurt. Okay, so it's going to go on the edge, so let's just go in between there, like that. Alright. Burnish that. move your tape backing. Okay, get your Timmy ruler, position it in the centre there where you know that your 1.5 inch marks either side are in line with your spine. Okay, let's see. Okay, so we can get the centre. Well, your centre's where your join is there anyway. I can hardly see the join up the top, but you can see this one. So then we're going to make sure we put it this way, so I know that that's the join there, and I'm going to centre it on there like that and stick it down. Then grab our other piece and do the same, just butting up this against the other piece. Okay, just butting it up against the edge of that other piece there and stick it down. Right, now we need to drain that cover and the gap there. Okay, just like that. Now I'll put that on back to front. My goodness, well, we'll have to really embellish that one so you don't see. The back's upside down, but the front I can deal with. My goodness. Alright. Now what we want to do is get our... Where did I put it? Which one is it? Oh, over here. Grab our binding piece. Now before we adhere that down, what we want to do is we want to mitre each end of those hinge pieces. Now, the reason for this is the pages are going to be 4¼ inches tall. These are 4¼ inches tall. So we need to angle these hinge flaps so that the pages slide on and fit nicely. Okay, so start from the bottom so you know you've got right to the edge there, and just miter them slightly. I think it's about 1/4 inch, not quite 1/4 inch I'm mitering. It really doesn't matter as long as you've got enough off there so that your pages can slot on nice and easy. You could make your pages slightly shorter, your hinge section slightly shorter than your pages, I guess. That would work. So 4 1/8 instead of 4 1/4. But anyway, That's it. So, done. Now we need to apply score tape to the bottom of your hinge binding piece. Cover it completely. Tuck over any pieces of tape that's extending past the edge of that binding piece. Okay, now we're ready to slot it down. Okay, you can see the edges here of the spine piece, so let's just centre it on there. Now we know that it's 4 1/4 inches long, and our paper's 4 1/4 inches long, so just lined up to that edge. And the centre, you can see the centre line there, so line it up to the centre gusset area, the centre of that one, and that should be it. Get your pokey tool and reinforce that stick. Okay, done. So you've got a bit of space either side. I obviously didn't centre that too well. I've got a bit more space on this side than I have this side, but hey, once you get the pages on, you're not going to worry about that. You're not going to notice it. What else was there? I think that's about it. The pages, I think you can actually make a page, one page out of an 8.5. Yeah, you're going to need at least one piece of 8.5 by 11 for each page. Oh, that's what I wanted to say. This here where you've joined your paper, this strip here, you can cover that. I've got some mini albums done where I've used this system, and I'll just show you what I've done to some of them. Okay, so I've taken some vinyl, leather, whatever you want to use, and it's just a piece, probably, oh, well, I think you'll probably need it at least 5.5, 6 inches, so that it, because your spine's 3 inches wide, remember, and you want it to come over the front too, if you want it that way, to look like that. So that's just from edge to edge wrapped around, okay, edge to edge. That's that way. Or I've taken some grunge paper, painted it up, and yeah, again, I've got it in about just 1.25 inches overhang onto the front page and the back page covers. I just punched a couple of holes in there and just put some charms on it, so you can actually get your crocodile in to punch those holes, punch those holes there quite easily. Okay, you've got enough space with your 3/8 inch gusset, and these are only 1/4 inch gussets, so plenty of room for those. And another one I did was used some vinyl and then attached some lace over it, and then also just broke that lace up with a piece of ribbon. So you can get around, get away, you can cover it quite a variety of ways. Now, which one I had the other day to show you, where you can just grab a piece of chipboard, cover it, and decorate it however you like, and just stick it on the back. Stick it on your spine, like this one here. So I've actually just cut a piece of chipboard, covered it with paper, punched some holes, set some eyelets, and thread some ribbon through, and you can actually just stick that, adhere that directly to your spine on there. Okay, so that's another way. And another way, you can just grab a piece of seam binding or ribbon, trim, whatever you want, and then just stick it onto the join in your spine. So here I've taken it, I've put that on prior to putting on the binding, hinge bindings piece. So it's sort of hidden, but you can add it once your spine's on and just have your ribbon going through. You can have your ribbon going through all of your page gussets and bring them all around and tie them up and have lots of bows hanging down. There's lots of ways you can get around covering that join. Okay, so I guess you want me to show you, I'll give you the measurements to the